sharing this because Twitch won't stop reminding me.
Bunny coat. Hello everybody, I must enter this stream with a very heavy heart, bearing you all some pretty sad news. You might need to get the tissues ready for this one. Well, I was looking at the schedule, and I was realizing some things, and I came to a very, very cruel conclusion. It's looking like I'm not gonna be able to stream until next year. Until next year. 2024. Can you believe it? I'm really sorry. I tried to do everything I can, but I just don't see it happening. Things have just gotten so busy these next couple days, man. It's not happening until 2024, man. 2023 can fucking burn down to the ground for all I care. I don't need it anymore. It's been a year. This was the final straw. It can burn down. But it's okay. It's okay because the good news is there's only a couple of days left in 2023. And 2024 will be very, very soon. How many people have you heard? Ugh! How many people have you heard tell that joke? Hello, everybody. No worries. 2024 is coming in just a couple of days, and I'm gonna be streaming again real soon. And even if my schedule did get busy, I would still find the time to stream. But hello, everybody. Hi. As you can all tell from all of my sniffles and voice crackles, I'm a little bit sick. I apologize. Oh, fuck. I swear I'm not faking that. I'm actually recovering from the flu right now. But I wanted to have one more stream for the year. It's been a week and maybe like a day since I've streamed. I wanted to have one more. Wanted to see you guys one more time. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you had a very, very Merry Christmas. Hello, how is everybody doing? Me, Lilith the Spectral Lot Bunny. Lilith the Spectral Sicky Pants Bunny. How's everybody doing today? Hello, Dr. Karate. Hello, Trickproof. And Trickproof, thank you so much for the tier 1 resub at 3 months. Thank you for the support. I'm sorry Twitch was being really annoying reminding you with that, but I very much appreciate the resub. Hello, Fluffy Snowfall. Hello, Pink Floyd. Hello, OJ Mendez. Hello, Craig's Critique. Hello, Lurkers. Hello, everybody. How are we all doing today? Hearsay. Yeah, exactly. Hearsay. Says who that I can't stream as much as I want in these next couple of days. I mean, I probably won't be able to stream tomorrow, but I wanted to stream today. We're probably gonna keep it pretty chill today. I may have to keep it kind of short because I don't want to like drive you guys crazy with my sniffling and coughing. But we're gonna make it a chill time. I'm thinking I might either play a little bit of bootleg Suika later, put on the chill music, or I might. Oh. Look at that, Dr. Karate. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted tier 1 subs. Thank you. Thank you so much for gifting those to the community. Enjoy your emotes, everybody. Gotta make use of that 25% off. Oh yeah, I forgot that there was a sale going on right now on subs. Thank you for the support, for the end of year support, for the end of year good fortune. But thank you, I appreciate that so much. But yeah, what was I saying before? Sorry, I have kind of cold medicine brain. I've had it for the past few days. But yeah, I also saw there were these like online jigsaw puzzles too. So if my brain can find the focus for that, maybe I'll do that. We'll see. But it's probably gonna be pretty short. But we're still gonna have a good time. We're gonna celebrate the end of the year. We're gonna get ready for next year. We're gonna talk about how our Christmases went. But that's what's happening today. But thank you so much for the support, Dr. Karate. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Everybody had a hot year. Everybody had a good time. Everybody had a wet dream. Everybody saw the sunshine. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Nice reference, Pink Floyd. You get a gold star for that one. That's one of my favorite Beatles songs, actually. That's probably my favorite song off of Let It Be. I got a feeling. It's so good. Lily Ann, you are back. I thought you weren't coming back until the new year. Lily Ann? Who says my middle name is Ann? Don't call me by my religious name. But no, I'm just joking. But no, I'm not coming back till next year. At least after this stream, I'm not coming back till next year. So you guys are gonna have to wait a little bit. And when I mean a little bit, I mean probably a few days, because I'll most likely be back on Tuesday, hopefully. If I don't have a mountain of work waiting for me when I get back. What's happening? We burning down this year? Let me add it. Yeah, no, we're having an end of year, book burning party. All of your least favorite books that you read this year, all of your least favorite TV shows that you watched this year, all the least favorite movies you watched this year, everything that you hated, you could just put it in this burn pile. We'll burn it down. And these have to be things that came out in 2023 too. Did I mention that I'm on cold medicine brain? Yeah, that's how I spent my Christmas. That's how I spent my Christmas. I'm sorry to say hi. Hello, Jennifer. Hello. That Ben & Jerry's stream got me eating ice cream again. Couldn't find that Netflix and chilled flavor, though, unfortunately. Ooh, what flavors did you find, though? Jen actually texted me earlier today and said that she had Cherry Garcia in her fridge. I was like, ooh, you are prepared, woman. And you got the best kind, too. We definitely did not continue to argue about whether or not we were going to put Chunky Monkey in the A or B tier after stream ended. Definitely not. But yeah, cold medicine brain. So how I spent Christmas, it's like I went home to see my family, and at first I thought I was just dealing with allergies. Oh, Dr. Karate, thank you so much for the gifted tier 1 sub to Pink Floyd. Oh, that was so sweet. Enjoy your emotes, Pink Floyd. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year. One more to make it an even 50. Oh, thank you so much, Dr. Karate. I really appreciate the scent of your generosity. Many blessings, blessed be. But yeah, I went home and my throat was feeling kind of dry and scratchy, and I thought it was just allergies because I was bringing my cat home, Pepper. There were 2 cats at my parents' house. There were gonna be a lot of cats in the house. Dust going around from the heaters, and just, seasonal allergies. And then Christmas came along, and I started sneezing. And the contents of the sneezes were getting everywhere. And I was like, oh boy, this is not allergies. And next thing I knew, I was spending Christmas on a whole bunch of Dayquil and Robitussin, watching Priscilla with my family, and coming to the cruel realization that I was probably gonna get every single one of them sick. And yeah, you guys can probably hear it in my voice. I do sound quite nasally. I would say I'm probably like 80 to 85% better, but there still are little remnants going by. But yeah, everybody be careful out there. Everybody be careful out there because there's something going around. There's definitely something going around. It could just be, fucking New York City doing its thing as usual. But I hear, I've been seeing stuff all over the world through the internet that there's a sickness. There's a sickness in the air. So make sure you mask up when you go out there. Get your flu shots. Don't be a ding dong like me. Don't be a wiener like me. Get your fucking flu shots. Get your boosters and be careful. And don't make your entire family sick, please. Other than that, though, I had a nice break. I got to spend lots of relaxing time with my family. Watched the Priscilla Presley movie for Christmas. I showed my mom some housewives stuff, and she got just as addicted as I did. I came home. I played some video games. And it's like, how like that last week, of the year, like between Christmas and New Year's, you're kind of just in this weird fog where like, you don't know what day it is, you're not going to school or work, you just like, you're just chilling out. Maybe you're in your hometown and you're spending time with your family or like your old friends, and it's just like time doesn't really feel real. And so when you combine that with being sick, it's like this entire week has just been like such a fog that it's like, it took me racking my brain to remember how I even spent the week. But I hope everybody else had a really good Christmas. What did you guys get into? Did anybody get anything special that they really wanted? Anything that you got from your families or from maybe your partners or your friends? What'd you guys get? What'd you guys do? Let me know. I want to know how everybody's Christmases went. And if you guys have New Year's plans too. Everything's coming up Millhouse. I'll tell you, in 2024, everything's gonna be coming up Millhouse. I got big plans for my next stream. I'm planning on doing like a reflection stream, sort of, where it's like I talk about my goals for 2024, things that I got right in 2023, some things I wish I could have improved on. It's gonna be a good time. You guys will get to see my my profile card again. I'm excited to show off my profile card to you all again so you all can look at it and we can reminisce a little bit. On another note, 89 days until opening day for baseball. Oh, I'm excited for you for that, Pink Floyd, and know my family will be looking forward to that too. One of my friends got RSV. They described it as a mini Rona. What's RSV? What does that stand for? When I first read that comment, Dr. Karate, I thought it was like they got like a RSV or something like that for Christmas. I was like, is that a type of car? Is that the new model of the Hess truck? Does anybody in chat collect the Hess trucks? But no, it's a disease. Oh, yeah, no, everybody's getting sick. Everybody's getting either colds, the flu, the Rona. I mean, it's the time of year for it to happen. I feel like I always get sick around the holidays. I definitely know this isn't COVID. Like, I would know if I had COVID. This doesn't feel like it. This just feels like your typical cold-flu combination. But oh no! I feel bad for your friend, though. I hope that they're okay. I hope that they're feeling better. I got a wet palette and a 3D printed dragon that matches my hair. Yo, that's the coolest fucking present ever, Lumi. And hello, welcome. That's so cool. A 3D printed dragon that matches your hair. Is it like a model? Or is it like something that you can put in your hair? Do you like to 3D print, or do you know somebody who has a 3D printer? Or I know there's also websites you can go on where you can like order custom-made pretty 3D printed things. That's fucking sick though. You'll have to take a picture and send that in the Discord server. I want to see that. Ooh, hang on. I gotta drink a lot of water today. Let me pull a throat. Respiratory.
NANI?
Nani? Respiratory, syncytial virus? I'm not gonna lie, that Nani made me jump. Chad jump scaring me today. Well, whatever that is, that doesn't sound good, especially if it affects your respiratory system. I know that's definitely what's affecting me right now, but this definitely just feels like the flu. 43 days until spring training starts, though. Ooh. Oh. Well, that's only a little over a month, I guess. I've been watching The Sopranos over break. Let's go! Just started season 4 today. Ay. Oh. Ay. Yeah, you just finished season 3. Season 3 was a damn good season. What did you think? Oh, that makes me so proud. I'm always happy when I see people in chat watching The Sopranos. Oh, Tony, it's beautiful. I always loved The Sopranos Christmas episodes. Whenever Carmela would be really mad at Tony for cheating, and then he would just get her like a nice fur coat or a bracelet, and she would like be over it. Way to go, and welcome, Epic Miggy. Welcome. It's an articulated long dragon that I have often worn on my head like a crown. A crown be fit for a queen like yourself, Lumi-chan. Damn, I want a dragon crown now. I mean, I'm a queen after all. I'm her queenship. I need a crown. If I got a 3D printed crown, what should mine look like? Should I get mine like a dragon, or what would be a befitting animal for my head? I know maybe like a rabbit crown would be cool because I'm a rabbit. But something else, I don't know. Maybe like deer horns? I would love a fucking 3D printed crown though. Especially if it's shaped like an animal. That must look so cool for cosplay. You should wear that next time you go to the Ren Fair. Ugh. I've just been listening to the adventures of Boxy T Morningwood and cleaning and reorganizing my home office on my days off. That is the perfect listening material for organizing your home and cleaning. All you need to do is call Boxy in to come collect all of your shinies when you're cleaning out your jewelry boxes. My friends printed it for me. Oh, that is so sweet. And that's personal too. That's always really nice when you get like a personal gift from somebody where it's just like, I don't know, maybe it's either it's something that they made, or maybe it's just like a little craft where like they went to a store and they were like, oh, I saw this and I thought of you. Those are always like the nicest presents for me. Like a couple years ago, or a year ago, my friend for the holidays got me a mug from Etsy that had a couple of my favorite drag queens on it, Trixie and Katya, and it was just like a funny picture of them like not in full drag, like sitting on a couch, and it just like, I don't know, it felt personal and sweet, and I was just very touched by it. And then I ended up dropping it and the handle broke, and the two of us had to super glue it together, and I was like, this is true friendship. And I still use that mug to this day, because the handle has not broken again. But that's so sweet. What a great present. Carrot crown, dream crown. A carrot crown! That's perfect! A 3D printed crown made of carrots. That's a new money goal for me. A Vivienne Westwood necklace and a 3D printed crown made of carrots. Gold carrots, to be exact. Because I do not deserve any less. And in 2024, I'm going to be a delusional himedere who tells myself that I only deserve golden carrot crowns. Too many shiny things and not enough storage space. Oh, story of my life. Story of my fucking life. I bought myself lots of new shiny things because I got a great Christmas bonus this year from my job, which made me really happy. And I ended up buying myself some new shinies. I got a game that I really wanted for a while, that I'd been hoping to get, but you know, Switch games are expensive. What else did I get? I got a couple new pieces of clothing. I finally got my cotton doll. I'm so excited. She's so cute. She's on my lap right now. I dressed her up in a bunny maid outfit, and her name is Aya. I named her that because I love the name Aya, and she's precious. If you go into the Discord server and you go in toys, you'll see a picture of her. Anybody that's in the Discord server, I'm gonna apologize in advance. I'm gonna be posting a lot of pictures of Aya in the toys channel. I might even give her her own channel in there because I'm giving her lore. I don't know, something about like her pliable hair that like you can style and like the way you can kind of customize her and dress her up. It's just made me develop. I'm gonna sound a little psychotic when I say this. It's made me develop a very personal connection with her. Almost like she's my daughter, maybe? I love being able to take care of her. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of pictures of her. I'm gonna be giving Lore! Hello, Blurtus, hello! I'm gonna be giving her lots of lore. I've already given her lore. She has a dream to become famous. She wants to be an idol. And the way that she's done that is that she applied to work at an animal-themed maid cafe called Pastel Paws. And she works as a rabbit maid, and she's very shy, but she's also very, very good at her job. And the money is good, and she also thinks that it's going to increase her chances of getting noticed. I swear, I'm a grown woman, but I just let me have this. It gives me joy. I'm sorry if I'm concerning everybody. But listen, I work, I pay my own bills, I live in my own space, I'm an adult, and I'm not gonna feel ashamed. Sorry about that rant there. I really love this thing. She's in my lap right now. I've also just gotten like into like I've gotten very fascinated by Japanese doll collecting lately. Like I love those ball jointed dolls and the really pretty expensive looking ones. But that's the problem. So many of them are so expensive and the clothes cost even more. Like an outfit for some of these dolls is like $40. But at least with these cotton dolls, you know, it wasn't that expensive. And whenever I go to conventions, I can like put her in an Ita bag and bring her with me and like look for new outfits for her. And I'm thinking of making an Instagram for her too. Sorry, I know you guys probably don't care. But I have a lot of hyperfixations. In the same channel, you'll see the most recent addition to my sports memorabilia collection. Yeah, no, and in the toy channel, I don't even want to just limit it to toys and things that people have in like just a toy collection. Anything that you guys collect or like really into, please feel free to put in there. Like sports memorabilia, Pokemon cards, and whatever hobbies you're into, you can put in the toy channel. Like feel free. I'm very into what people's hobbies are. I follow a lot of like hobby channels on YouTube because I'm just very into that, and I'm very fascinated by like hobby culture and like terms and terminology in hobby culture. I don't know what it is about it. I'm fascinated. I've been drawing up lists of my favorite films and TV of 2023. Me and a friend spend New Year's Eve celebrating our favorite media of the last year. It's always super fun. That sounds really fun. What a great way to spend the new year. Yeah, I saw your post in the Discord server about some of your favorite TV shows of the year, and I want to take a lot of recommendations from people. I saw somebody was talking about the anime Pluto, and one of my friends actually recommended Pluto to me. So I wanna watch that. I really want to watch that, and I want to take other people's recommendations too. I actually wanted to ask chat. Everybody here watches anime. We all know this. So, is Freerun a good anime? I've been seeing it all over Twitter and just social media in general, and it looks cute. But I've never really been into like fantasy. Like it's really hard for me to get into fantasy, and particularly like fantasy anime. But everybody's saying it's good. I think it's Freerun. The one with the little silver-haired elf girl that I seem to see everywhere. Is it a good anime? Freerun. Okay, that's how it's pronounced. Thank you. It's a comfy, calm story. Okay. Okay, I like comfy, calm stories. I like a good slice of life anime. And it seems to be the big hit right now. So maybe I'll check that out too. Hey, you work hard to enjoy the finer things in life. Exactly! Exactly. That is why I work hard. I work hard because I like nice things. And I one day I want to wear really nice, expensive clothes. And I want to have a big collection of figures and dolls and things that make me happy. And to do that, I'll work hard for it. So it's like, of course, the priority is always going to be keeping a roof over my head. And being able to take care of my cat. And one day be able to, like, take care of my family, too. I would really like that. But for the most part, I just want to, like, be able to have things that make me happy. So yeah, exactly. I've one thing that I've learned this year in 2023 is that it's okay for me to enjoy things that make me happy and not feel ashamed about them and not think like, okay, I'm too old for this or I'm too whatever for this. Free rent. Free rent. It's free real estate. Yeah, be sure to check out the Rule for 34 for free rent too. No, thank you. I'll pass. I just want the comfy story, but if that's up your alley, then you enjoy that. I might skip on the free rent Rule 34. But a comfy calm story I can enjoy. It's my fave VTuber, just killing it this year. Oh, hola, Awe Alex. Thank you, thank you. Oh, that made me blush. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Good to see ya. It's free real estate. It's free real estate. It's a free house for you, Jim. It's a free house! Did you get a chance to listen to the Aqua Teen Hunger Force Christmas album? Well, I guess that's how I'll be spending New Year's. But no, I haven't. Oh my goodness. I've mostly just kind of been vegging and rotting during this time. I've really just been playing Rain Code and watching The Housewives and being sick, and that's about it these past few days. But I'll have a lot of music to listen to though. First episode hits right in the feels. Ooh, I like the sound of that. I could use that. All right, as long as is it an isekai or is it just like a comfy fantasy show? It looks really cozy because what I saw was like a clip of the silver-haired girl just like patting everybody on the head, and I'm like, oh, that's sweet. I could use like a sweet, sincere anime. I don't know. It's kind of nice every now and then. Thank you so much for the hydrate redeem, OJ. It's Have Yourself a Meaty Little Christmas on Spotify. And I linked a playlist in the music channel on Discord. Ooh, I'll have to check that out. Maybe one of these days I'll have to do a Meatwad cover. Once I get my Meatwad model. No, Free Ren is an actual fantasy story. Ooh, okay. Cool. Because if it was going to be an isekai, I'd be like, I might skip out on that. Because I'm not like the biggest isekai fan. But if it's like a straight up fantasy story that's like that doesn't just feel like a Lord of the Rings clone, then I'm into that. And I haven't watched like besides the Scott Pilgrim anime, I haven't watched like a new anime in a long time. I'm debating whether or not I'm gonna go back to Chainsaw Man when that comes out. Now, when the Chainsaw Man movie comes out, is it kind of gonna be like what Demon Slayer did, where it's like the movie is like counts as like an arc? Or will you be able to keep watching the Chainsaw Man show without needing to see the movie? I'm debating whether or not I'd want to see the Chainsaw Man movie. Because I liked what I saw the first season, but I'm just like, is it an anime that I want to stick with? Maybe. The first season definitely intrigued me. We're starting to see the return of normal fantasy stories and less isekai. Thank God, because it felt like for the past few years, all we were fucking getting was isekai, and I was getting really tired of it. Because I'm just like, all right, maybe this season I'll find something that like kind of interests me and looks like cool. But it just feels like everything was fucking isekai, and I'm tired, man. I'm tired. Give me something else. Bring me back to the real world. If you're gonna put me in a fantasy world, just let me be a straight up fantasy. I don't need, for the millionth time, person from the human world needs to learn how to live in a fantasy world for like 10 goddamn episodes until they get used to it. Let's let everybody know what this world is about. Ooh, I think I have a hair in my throat. Ugh. Ugh. False alarm. False alarm. I tried pulling a hair out of my throat and I stuck my finger down a little too deep. And I thought I was about to barf for a sec, but we're good! We're good! Cold medicine brain is also TMI brain, so I'm very sorry about that. Re-Life is a very sweet little anime and short, and it's in my top 5. I do like a short anime. I feel like you told me to watch Re-Life before, Jen. It sounds cute. I do like sweet little animes. Posted the dragon and toys. Ooh, I'm so excited to see. I'm gonna check that out after stream. And I'm gonna fangirl over it. Yes, the movie is season 2. It's an arc. Oh, so it is gonna be like Mugen Train. Okay. I guess I'll see it. Maybe I'll wait until it's on streaming. I don't know if I want to spend $20 to see it. But we'll see. I liked season 1. I know people kind of like changed their mind on it recently. My money is on pulling a Demon Slayer considering how much money Demon Slayer pulled in. Yeah, Mugen Train made mad money. I saw Mugen Train in theaters. I went to go see it by myself. And it's like, and it was good. It was a little too long for me, I think. I wish it would have been 30 minutes shorter. But it was still beautiful to watch. It was still a gorgeous movie. But maybe the Chainsaw Man movie will be beautiful too. Knowing the way that those guys worked Mappa to death, it'll probably be like extra fancy. It's the adventure of a man named Eric Sekai as he goes through his life as a mildly successful salaryman. Come watch Isekai. You know what? That might be the shortest isekai title that I've ever heard, Fluffy. I would watch Isekai over, I got reincarnated as, my little sister's, chew toy, and now I am killing slimes at a 99%, something, whatever rate. You guys get the gist. At least it's just called Isekai. Still not watching it though. I told my sister the same thing about Chainsaw Man. She was reading it until volume 5. Everybody says the manga's better anyway, but I'm not really much of a manga reader. I read like some manga. If I'm like really, really into a series and I want to keep reading ahead, I'll read the manga. Like I remember after season 2 of Mob Psycho, I started reading the rest of the manga until it ended. And then season 3 came out. And I'm also currently reading, well, I actually need to catch up on the Your Turn to Die manga, but that's just because I really liked the game, and I thought the art was cool, and I really wanted to support the creator because the game is free, and I'm just like, take my money, creator of Your Turn to Die. Please take my money. But it's very rare that I'll like read a manga. But everybody says Chainsaw Man is like an excellent manga. I really like the art in the Chainsaw manga a lot. I'll send you the 40 so you can see it. Delicious. Don't send me anything illegal. I mean, I'll probably just wait until it's on streaming. I imagine eventually they'll put it on like Hulu or something. Or I'm pretty sure Hulu was the streaming service that I watched Chainsaw Man on. I can't remember. That was a while ago. I think I watched it in 2022, so my brain was a bit foggy and repressed then. Fujimoto is a big fan of film, so he'll probably put his whole soul into a Chainsaw Man movie. I hope so. I really hope so. Like anytime like an anime creator is like really big on films, like Satoshi Kon or Shinichiro Watanabe, like you know it's gonna be really good. We'll see how it compares to The Boy and the Heron. No, comparing those two would probably be like comparing apples and oranges. I don't really know if you can. Two completely different styles. Is that a real show? It may as well be. I mean, isekai titles are crazy. I know the MILF isekai has like a really wild name. I remember whenever I would be on like Crunchyroll or one of the anime streaming services, whenever I would see the MILF anime, I would always like laugh at what the title was. I forgot what it was. It was something long and ridiculous. Like all isekai titles. Bum, 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 bum. Whew. Ugh. I haven't been sick in a while. It's no fun. I'll probably have to spend New Year's just like chilling. I mean, not that I really mind that. I have a feeling a lot of people are probably gonna be spending New Year's indoors this year. I know the germs are going around. I guess it serves me right for walking around a crowded area last week where there were a ton of kids coughing and sneezing. And a lot of people unmasked. Speaking of anime streaming platforms, is Funimation still active somehow? Well, didn't Funimation and Crunchyroll merge? So I think now, every anime that was on Funimation, I'm pretty sure it's on Crunchyroll now. So I don't know if like you can watch on like a specific Funimation site. I think you just go to Crunchyroll, but don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure they merged though. Maybe this year. Oh, now you guys got me thinking about what my favorite things from this year were. Cause I watched Super Eye Patch Wolf's Best Things of 2023 video last week. It was really good. He had a lot of things that I really liked on there. Like he had Slay the Princess, which was really cool. I was so excited to see Slay the Princess on there. I was so happy he gave it a shout out. So now the game's gonna get a lot more attention, which is really nice. What were some of my other favorite things? I really loved the Scott Pilgrim anime. That was excellent. Boy and the Heron was really good. What other 2023 things did I consume this year? I don't know. I watched a lot of old stuff this year. I remember they were really shoveling people over to Crunchyroll. Yeah, I think if you go to like the Funimation website, they might tell you to like go to Crunchyroll to watch the anime. I don't know though. I don't know. Yay, Slay the Princess. Yay! I know that they're making DLC for it too. So there's gonna be a lot more Slay the Princess content coming out. But it was really cool seeing Super Eye Patch Wolf give it a shout out in his video. They did, but Funimation's site is still up and running. Yeah, no, I know it's still up and running, but I'm not sure if you can even really watch anime on there. But yeah, I was so excited for Slay the Princess, and it's always really cool seeing big creators shout out like small projects that you really enjoy. What about Barbie and Across the Spider-Verse? Oh yeah! I forgot that Across the Spider-Verse came out this year. That was definitely another highlight. That was a really fucking good movie. Beautiful animation. A lot of really good animation this year, actually. There was the Mario movie this year, which was fun. I really, really liked the Priscilla Presley movie, Sofia Coppola. So beautifully shot. All of the color blocking was beautiful. Jacob Elordi as Elvis was really good, but he kind of sounded like Boomhauer from King of the Hill, which was kind of funny. The girl who played Priscilla was great, though. He was bang on about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, but that was an absolute blast. I didn't get to see that movie this year, but everybody said that the new Ninja Turtles was really good. It looked excellent, though. I've never really been much of a big Ninja Turtles fan, but the animation was pretty. Lilith not wanting to hype it up, but for the 2023 things that she loves to have consumed, I'm sure that a certain frozen pizza brand is at the top of the list. You know, if we're gonna be talking about top favorite foods for the year, I can't even, with a good conscience, include that unnamed frozen pizza brand within the food category, because that was not food. That shit was not food. That was inedible. I don't even know. I categorize that as Eldritch Horror, and I wouldn't even put it in my top 5 favorite Eldritch Horrors of the year. 0 stars. Blech. I'm already sick. I'm gonna get even sicker just thinking about it. I'm never eating that shit again. That made me debate ever even doing food challenges again, or food punishments, because it was so abysmal. No top 5s for that pizza. I can't even call it pizza with a good conscience. I'm getting saliva all over my computer screen because I'm so upset thinking about that fucking pizza. Although saying the word pizza has made me a little bit hungry. Hang on. I gotta bring my snack stash over. I had the most disappointing poke bowl today. I was so upset. I was really excited to eat some poke. And then I took a bite into it, and I don't know, man. It was like the way that they sliced the tuna. It was like, usually when you get poke, you want like little cubed chunks of the fish that you're getting in the poke. But they made the tuna like sliced thinly, and because of that, there were only like 4 or 5 pieces of tuna in there. And that's a bad ratio compared to the rice. I mean, to be fair, I probably should have gotten 2 types of fish on there. I don't know why I only got 1. And also the rice was like not seasoned enough too, and I was kind of sad because I've had so many good poke bowls in the past, but maybe it was on me for not getting the right type of sauce or for not getting enough fish in there. At least this Milano is delicious. My favorite movie for 2023 was John Wick 4. Everybody said that John Wick 4 was really good. What was my favorite movie this year? I still need to see the Barbie movie. Can you believe it? It's on streaming now, though. My parents showed me the weirdest fucking movie the other night. It was a movie from 1970 called Beyond the Valley of the Dolls. And it was wild. It was just like a movie about this like girl band that goes to LA. And then they just do a bunch of drugs and party and sing weird songs, and it was really like strange and campy. And then it got kind of dark and bloody towards the end. I liked it, but I'm just like, it's interesting that these are the types of movies that my parents show me. It was a fun time though. It was highly sexual. Excellent. Sick guitar riff. Ooh, thank you for the actually edible looking pizza, Craig's critique. You know it's bad when the fucking Twitch emote pizza looks more edible than a real fucking pizza. But that's not even real pizza, so I won't call it that. Rip Celeste sponsorship. I wouldn't even have fucking done it in the first place. I got an offer actually for a Genshin Impact sponsorship the other day. And it was the first time that I had ever gotten one of those before, and I'm just like, I've never had a sponsored stream before, but I've always been curious to try Genshin, and now that I have an external hard drive, I could probably actually fit it on my computer, so I'm like, maybe I'll think about that. I don't know, would you guys want to see that? I always feel weird about doing sponsored shit, but I have been, like, curious about Genshin, so it could be a fun, like, Lilith tries Genshin for the first time. Ooh, that's a good cookie. Ooh, that's a good cookie. I'll have to get back to you about what my favorite movie from 2023 2023 movie was. What's your most anticipated 2024 movie? I don't even fucking know what's coming out in 2024, to be honest. What is coming out in 2024? I haven't, like, been up to date with, like, the Oscar buzz movies right now. Priscilla might get, like, an Oscar nomination. I don't know if it will for Best Picture or not, but I need to know what, like, all the Oscar buzz movies are right now. Yeah, get that bag, do it, get that dough. You guys want me to do the sponsored Genshin stream? I mean, I'll look into it. It was one of those Stream Element sponsorships. And I know people have said before that those can be kind of sketchy. So I have to, like, look into it and see if it's, like what the criteria is, what I have to do. If I have to use, like, any special assets or anything. But, I mean, if everybody's telling me to do it, then... I mean, $20 is $20. Cough, cough, Honkai Star Rail. I haven't gotten a sponsorship offer for Honkai Star Rail yet. But Genshin... I mean, people still play Genshin. I still see all the time on Twitch people playing Genshin. Valley of the Dolls, isn't that on the Criterion? Okay, no, so there's two separate movies. There's Valley of the Dolls and there's Beyond the Valley of the Dolls, but the two movies have nothing to do with each other. And also, Beyond the Valley of the Dolls was written by fucking Roger Ebert of all people. The film critic. And when you watch this, you're gonna be like, Roger Ebert wrote this? So yeah, fascinating stuff. But no, Valley of the Dolls and Beyond the Valley of the Dolls, two completely different movies, have nothing to do with each other. They're not, one is not a sequel of another. Get that dough, get that bag. Yeah, I mean, if it's a sponsored offer, I just, like, I don't know, I don't have, maybe I'm also nervous because I've never had experience doing sponsorships, like, by myself. Like, whenever I had to do, like, a sponsor for, like, on YouTube, you know, it would always, like, I'd always have help from, like, the company, essentially, that I was working with, but doing it all on my own, I'm like, how does this work? How do I go about this? Are there, like, contracts I have to sign? Do I need a manager for this? So I'll navigate my way through it, but who knows? Maybe in the new year, sponsored Genshin stream. We'll have to see. Never say never. The John Wick spin-off Ballerina. Wait, there's a John Wick spin-off coming out next year? Didn't the new John Wick movie, like, just come out? They're making spin-offs and prequels and shit of everything. I know that they have the Hunger Games prequel that's out right now that everybody's talking about. What's it called? The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, I think. Dune Part 2! Wait, Dune Part 2 is coming out. I need to watch Dune Part 1. I've actually been wanting to watch Dune. Because anytime I see anything about Dune, I cannot for the life of me figure out what the fuck this, like, Dune is about, other than the fact that they're in the desert. And apparently there's going to be a giant worm eventually. And I'm really into the idea of a giant worm in the desert. So I might want to watch Dune Part 1. And it also has a really good cast in it too. And if Dune Part 2 is coming out soon, then I'll be able to prepare myself. And I won't have to wait a million years for Dune Part 2. I also just like saying Dune, because it's funny. Nosferatu and Maxine horror movies in 2024. Ooh, I want to see Maxine. I want to see Maxine a lot. I still have to see Pearl. I've seen X, but I need to see Pearl before I'll be able to see Maxine, because I want to be able to complete the Ty West trilogy. There's a film about the Group B rallying rivalry between Audi and Lancia, starring Daniel Bruhl. Wait, the car companies? What? Is this gonna be like a biopic? Or a brand pick? Brand biopic? The trick, though, is to not blow that sponsorship money on gotcha goals. You see, that's going to be the hard part. That's going to be the hard part, is that another reason I get nervous about getting into Genshin is because I already waste my money on a lot of crap. I'm a blind box collector, so I already waste my money on gambling shit. So do I really need one more thing to lose all my money on? Genshin isn't that game that Crystal is obsessed with. Yeah, she's obsessed with Genshin. I'm sure that if she got the Genshin sponsorship, she'd be like, ooh. She wouldn't even do it for the money. She'd do it just for the excuse to play Genshin. Ask them if they'll give you a Genshin Impact cosplay for you IRL or for your VTuber. Wait, do they do that? Do they give VTubers their own Genshin Impact cosplay characters? Does Mouse have her own character in Genshin? One of my voice acting goals is to be able to voice a character on Genshin. I'd really like that. Or on Honkai, that would be cool too. And I mean, every other voice actor's been able to do it, so why can't I? Hey, one thing that I have learned this year is that I have accomplished more than I thought. Although I like to look at this as my year of recovery, I also look at it as the year I've kind of planted the seeds for all the big things I want to accomplish. Like, hey, I got my first voice acting credit on Netflix. That's pretty big. That's, I guess, nothing to sneeze at. I became a VTuber this year. And I just, I started to develop new methods to improve myself and to be a person that I can be more proud of. So yeah, I just, I'm really hoping that in the next year, more good things will be able to come, be able to book more roles, be able to do more with VTubing. I'm excited. John Wick prequel where it's just John being happy with his dog. It's a feel-good slice of life. That is an anime that I would watch. And if Keanu Reeves got asked to voice himself in an anime, he's gonna make it happen. He's gonna make sure a portion of that anime's budget comes out of his own personal wallet. But I agree. Can we get one John Wick movie where he's just happy with his dog and nothing fucking bad happens to the dog, please? Please just let this dog be happy. I haven't watched the John Wick movies because I don't like watching bad things happen to animals in movies. Especially dogs and cats. Please. I'm a frequent viewer of Does the Dog Die whenever I watch a movie with an animal in it, and I can't do it. There are some things that got greenlit, and I wonder how much the writer's strike played into that. Probably. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of huge projects this year. A lot of huge projects that probably wanted to come out, or next year, that probably wanted to come out this year, but due to the strike, had to be put on hold for a little bit. So I'm excited to see what comes out in the new year. Maybe I can't really think of much that I watched this year because the strikes were going on so long, so we weren't really getting much. But I'm hoping next year we'll get a lot of really exciting new anime, new TV shows, movies, and yeah, I'm gonna want to catch up on all the Astrobuzz. Dune is a super long book, lots of stuff is going on, and Dune is about spicy worms. LOL. Ooh, spicy worms. And hello, Alyssa. Hello. So good to see you. I hope you're having a good night. I hope you had a super happy holiday. Hello. I like the sound of spicy worms because they already had me. Dune already had me at giant worm, but giant spicy worms? Pass the pepper. Pass the salt and pepper, pass the chili flakes, pass the garlic powder, pass the turmeric, pass it all over. I haven't seen Pearl yet. I really need to see Pearl. But it's been so hard to find it on streaming, though. I've been trying. I think I still have to rent it right now, but eventually I'll be able to watch it. I know I can finally watch Barbie on streaming, so soon I'll be able to cross that off of my watch list. I don't know, but it's worth an ask. The worst they can do is say no. Okay, yeah, I guess I can ask Genshin about it. I don't know if I'm quite big enough as a VTuber yet. Which is why I was so surprised that Genshin even offered a sponsorship. I feel like you have to... I feel like there's certain numbers that you kind of have to reach first before they start reaching out, but hey! Hey! If they offered, I guess I got something going for me. You can always ask if you could voice act for them. I'm gonna send MiHoYo my reel. I'll respond to their inquiry and I'll be like, yeah, no, I'll take the sponsorship. By the way, would you guys like to see my reel? I can voice a cute character for you. Just make sure that she's like an animal. Can I get like a cute girl with bunny ears maybe? I would like that. Those two games and Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem would be a cool game to voice into. Any game where there's like a million characters in like an anime style. I'd also really love to voice in like one of Kazutaka Kodaka's games because I'm currently playing Rain-Code, and I apologize I'm not playing Rain-Code on stream, everybody, but it's a really fucking long game with a lot of dialogue. So playing it now, I'm just like, I feel like this would kind of be maybe a little bit of a slog to play on stream. And also, I know that like there's a weird rule where I'm not really allowed to stream the game past chapter 3, and that's not fair to you guys. But that's okay because we still have so many other games that we have on rotation right now. So in the new year, we're gonna go back into our rotation of playing Little Goody Two Shoes, Pokemon DLC, and Super Mario RPG. We're gonna be starting some new games as well, and maybe we'll do a Genshin sponsored stream too. I've always been proud of you. I'm prouder now. Aw, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate all y'all too. If it weren't for you guys, then I wouldn't be doing this like at all. I wouldn't be where I am. So like I can't thank you guys enough for all the encouragement and support and for helping me get here. You can get a 30-minute episode of John Wick and his dog being happy. Yeah, it can be like give us a John Wick OVA. Give us a fucking John Wick OVA of just him and his dog playing fetch with a frisbee in a dog park, and they're happy, and the dog is making lots of dog friends, and then John Wick makes lots of human friends, and no bad things happen. At the end of the prequel, he will come in as Johnny Silverhand, wake the fuck up samurai, and then this is the start of the next movie. No! It was all just a dream! No, this is supposed to be happy! No fighting, no missions, just happy times in the dog park. Would you do a collab Genshin Impact with Chris? Yeah, I think it would be funny because I've never played Genshin Impact before, so maybe if the sponsorship allows it, I could always ask her like, hey, I've never played Genshin Impact before. Do you want to join me and like teach me how to play and like get really flustered and angry when I'm bad at the game? She would do that, right? I'll have to reach out to her. I haven't spoke to her in a while. I know that she's been busy. Ooh, thank you for the hydrate ready, Melissa. And hey! No thank you for the egg redeem, Pink Floyd. Yeah. What kind of a dumb rule for streaming a game is this? I don't know. I know that there is like a certain reason why they have that rule. It's probably just because of like spoilers, because all of his all like the Danganronpa games and all his games are just like very easily spoiled. Like pretty much anything that happens in that game is a spoiler. So maybe it's for that reason, but I'm not sure. It could be another one. But I want to respect the rules. I don't want to get kicked off of Twitch, and I want to respect the creator too. Well, I haven't downloaded a Genshin. I tried downloading Genshin a long time ago, but there wasn't enough room on my computer. But on my hard drive, I'd be able to have one. Lilith, have you made a Letterboxd account yet? No! I'm so overwhelmed at making a Letterboxd account because I've seen so many fucking movies and I'm like, where do I even start? Where do I even start with this? Where am I gonna put all of these fucking movies? I guess I could just start from like movies that I'm currently watching. But I would like to make one, but there's just... I would spend a whole day just putting my Letterboxd together, and I'm like, do I have the time? But I should make one, just so I can, like, you know, give my movie opinions, because I enjoy doing that. So I guess I will if Lilith gets a sponsor. Yeah, no, if I end up enjoying it, you guys should get it too. And then maybe we could do, like, multiplayer Genshin parties on stream or something. Lilith gonna be the next Paimon. Yeah, no, if MiHoYo ever makes a new game with like a cute little companion that follows you around, let that be me. Let that be me. I'd love to voice that because those characters are always cute and they're fucking job security too. I know Corinna Bottinger voices Paimon, and I'm just like, they are set for life. They're set for life, man. Voicing Paimon forever, like that is such a lucky break. Must be hard on the vocals though, because Paimon has such like a shrill, high-pitched voice. Raincoat isn't a great stream game. I tried playing it myself and I watched someone play it and it's rough. No, I mean, because that's the thing. That's the thing with Kazutaka Kodaka's games is I love them with all my heart. But it's a lot of dialogue to get through. It's like they are long, long, long games. They take so many hours. It's not like playing another visual novel like Cooking Companions or like Doki Doki Literature Club or Slay the Princess, where it's like it'll take you maybe like I don't know, 10 hours max to beat this. Danganronpa, it is many, many hours. And if it's just a lot of hours of people watching dialogue, I'm just like, all right, yeah, I kind of just, it might be better if I just play that myself. If it had like more gameplay, maybe. Like a Persona game is really fun to stream because, you know, there's the RPG sections and all the daily life stuff, but yeah. Yeah, but there's still so many other great games that we'll play on stream. You don't have to monetize your hobby, you're allowed to enjoy the things for you. Thank you! Thank you! Plus what Fluffy said. Thank you so much, yeah. No, I definitely don't want to feel the need to monetize all my hobbies. And definitely like all of my collecting hobbies, like with Aya here, or any of my figures, is just kind of like a for me thing. And I guess the same goes with like certain games too. Cause it's like as a streamer, it's kind of nice to like sometimes have a game that you just like play to yourself. But I do love being able to play games on stream though. One day we'll finish Undertale. I know, one day, yeah, I do definitely have to finish Undertale. I would actually like to finish it on stream for sure. I don't know, maybe I got distracted with all these other games that I was playing. But I do need to go back to it because I don't think we have much left. I know that we're getting very close to the end. I'm so sorry, Fluffy. I'm so sorry. I just get distracted very easily. It's a problem. John Wick Slice of Life miniseries. We can make it happen. I'm sure the people would want to watch that. Ugh. Oh my goodness, so much mucus. I'm sick of being sick. I've had it! Officially! I hate when you're in like the last days of your sickness. And it's like, it's almost gone. It's pretty much out of your system. But every now and then you have like a small coughing fit. Or a little bit of mucus that comes out and you're like, God damn it. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. Gotta get them fluids in. I sure do, Alyssa. I sure do. Deltarune is also good for streaming, LOL. Hello, Blauvin. Hello, welcome. Yeah, after I finish Undertale, I could get into Deltarune too. Because that game is still like, it's still like in the works. I know that they're still releasing chapters, so if I could catch up on Deltarune, that would be really fun. ADHD be like, exactly, it's the ADHD brain. I'm thinking that next year, I think I actually want to like go see a doctor to get like properly diagnosed, I think. Because I mean, I know I shouldn't be self-diagnosing. I know that's not a good thing to do, but it's just like, I don't know. I look at all the signs. I've done a lot of research and I really want to get tested just to like be sure. But also, there's been so many instances on stream where things have happened and it's been like total ADHD bunny moment. So I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it would be good for me to actually get an official test in, maybe. So I guess I'll keep you guys updated on that front. Why Am I Dead at Sea is a great streaming game, just saying. I know, that's one that's been on the list too for a while. I have so many that are on the list. So many that are just hard to keep up with. It's like when you're an avid reader and you're reading like 3 books at a time, and then you go to the store and you buy like 5 more, and they're all just like sitting on your shelf, and you're so overwhelmed with all the options. That's me with all like the games right now. And sometimes I just get so overwhelmed figuring out what game I'm gonna play on stream that I just end up being like, I'm just gonna talk and play Suika game. Isn't there a term for that? When decision fatigue. That's what it's called, decision fatigue. I know that's like kind of a thing in ADHD. is that when you have like all these options of things to do, and then you just get like, you get overwhelmed and tired thinking of like what you're gonna play or what you're gonna do. I get decision fatigue really easily. It's short AF too. Yeah, no, okay, I play a short game. I have major decision fatigue, especially with menus. True, that's why it's hard for me to play like Final Fantasy games or any JRPG where like you get all of the menus immediately. That's so overwhelming for me. It gets very overwhelming, seeing like all the different menus, all of the different items you can equip, all of your different skills that you can attach or unattach. It's just, it becomes a lot. And it makes my brain break a little bit, because that's also why I can't do management games, because I'm not good at management at all, clearly. If I had the money for it, I would have a manager hired for me, for sure. If I had a manager, I would probably be a lot more consistent with streaming. But yeah, it's very hard for me to like manage and make decisions when I have so many in front of me. That's me with games too. I keep buying them and not playing them. That happens to me so often. Like half of the games on my Steam library, I like haven't even installed yet. Because like years ago I bought them just getting excited, and then I just don't play them. But it's so much, and especially like as an adult, it gets even harder because you have less time. So when you do finally have the time to sit down and play a game, you have all these game options in front of you, and you're just like, oh, what the fuck do I play? I think I'm just gonna lay down and watch YouTube. Sorry, y'all. The more I talk, the more congested my head gets. That's why I said this might need to be a shorter stream today. But I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going until I collapse, I think. I always called it analysis paralysis. That's another great term for it. Analysis paralysis. I do get paralyzed by all the decisions. I get paralyzed and then I get fatigued. I purposefully not bought any new games for 2024, as I still have 4 or 5 games still to play that I already own. Highly recommend that. Highly fucking recommend that, because then you're saving your money. And Trick Proof, thank you so much for the gifted tier 1 sub to Jen. Thank you. Enjoy your emotes, Jen. Oh, I appreciate that so much. Thank you for the generosity. For good fortune. But yeah, no, yeah, don't, especially towards the end of the year, don't buy anything new if you have a whole backlog of things that you can take part in, because you want to save your money. That's what I'm trying to do. But I have very little self-control, so it tends to be a problem. I meant restaurant menus. Oh, I thought you meant gaming menus. I'm on Gamer Brain right now. When you're streaming, you're on Gamer Brain. But yeah, restaurant menus for sure. Anytime I go to the Cheesecake Factory, man, I don't know what my brain breaks. They have like 5 pages just dedicated to appetizers at the Cheesecake Factory menu. That is not a good place for people who have like ADHD, because it's just so many decisions to make, and it's a lot. Ugh, sorry I'm so sniffly today, guys. So if I make an RPG fan game, make it menu-like. Got it. Yes, please. Thank you, Alyssa, for my feeble little rabbit brain. For my feeble, thick little rabbit skull. Simple menus. That's why I like Super Mario RPG or games like Chrono Trigger, where it's like your options are you can physically attack, you can use a magic attack, or you can use an item. And that's it. None of this convoluted shit. Like, I remember in high school I played that game Bravely Default, and the battle system was so convoluted that it overwhelmed the shit out of me. And then the boss fights just kept getting harder and harder. So eventually I just had to put the game down because I was too overwhelmed. It was too much. I could not figure out the correct strategy for that game. But I mean, it's meant for more like tactical, hardcore Square Enix gamers, I think. I don't think it was meant for me. I have a huge back catalog of games, over 1,000 on Steam alone. I'll figure out when I have time. I'll stream it, call it over 9K. Get your gaming in. Finish your 1,000 games. 1,000 games to play before you die. Ooh, OJ, thank you so much for the bunny stretch redeem. Aya, stretch with me. Aya-chan. It sounds really cute when I call her Aya-chan. Ooh, big stretch. Ooh, back crack. Thank you for the bunny stretch redeem. I was thinking Cheesecake Factory too, same brain. Yeah, when you think big menus, you think Cheesecake Factory. It's the biggest fucking menu I've ever seen. And that's also why I have to commend like the cooks that work at diners, because diners also have huge menus, and that's a lot of different recipes that you have to like memorize. So people that work at diners, they're doing the Lord's work. So if anybody in chat works at a diner, I thank you for your service. Ooh, thank you for the hydrate redeem, Alyssa. You are saving my poor throat here. Cheesecake Factory menu is a whole ass library. For real though. I actually haven't been to the Cheesecake Factory in so fucking long, but I was talking about it with a friend the other day. Just the overwhelming Cheesecake Factory menu. But yeah, I do remember anytime that I did go, I would be like, oh my god, you can feed an entire fucking village with this menu. I really like the cheesecake at the Cheesecake Factory though. I remember once I got like a fucking peanut butter cup piece of cheesecake, and that was so good. I love dessert peanut butter. It's always like nice and sweet. Very enjoyable. They probably changed the menu at the Cheesecake Factory since I've last been there. I don't think I have any Cheesecake Factories even around me. But now I want cheesecake. Have you seen that trend that some ladies get super mad if taken to the Cheesecake Factory for a date? They get mad being, you know what? I get it. I personally would not be mad if I was taken to the Cheesecake Factory on a date. But if it's for a first date, I don't know about that. I don't know. Like, maybe it's just because my standards have, like, increased a lot as I've gotten older. It's like if you would have asked me when I was, like, back in college, I would have been like, no, I'd love to be taken to the Cheesecake Factory. But now I'm just like, if it's for a first date, I kind of want... It's not that I want more thought put into it. I guess it would depend. It's like... It's like if we're talking before we attend that first date, and the subject of food happens to come up a lot, and we both learn that we're foodies, and we both learn that we love the Cheesecake Factory, then yeah, I'd be fine with being taken to the Cheesecake Factory on a first date. But if we haven't even discussed food before that date, I don't know. Something does feel a little bit weird about that. So I understand where these ladies are coming from. I mean, it's still good food. It's still what some people consider fancy, I guess. But it's like, if you have high standards and you want to be taken out on, like, a nice date, then I want to be taken somewhere nicer. But what do I know, though? What do I know? It really depends on the person. It depends on the person. It's like, I'll say this. I get both sides. Like, I don't think it's worth getting extremely angry over, but if we're going on a first date, I don't know about Cheesecake Factory. But that's just personally my opinion. I'm sure a lot of people would be very happy to be taken to the Cheesecake Factory for their first date. It's just, I don't really know how to explain it. I don't know what it is exactly. It's like, I don't want to risk sounding like, I don't want to risk sounding entitled. That's the thing. It's like expecting somebody to take you to like a really nice place. So maybe it does sound a little entitled to me to say that, but like, I don't know. It's a first date. You gotta make a good impression. I've given up on any romantic relationships. No, don't give up. If you meet somebody that you get friendly with, bring up the topic of food. And if they happen to say that they really love Cheesecake Factory, then take them to Cheesecake Factory and I'm sure they'll be happy. So don't give up on romantic relationships just because I said that, because there might be somebody else out there who does want to be taken there on a first date. First dates are like peacocks showing off. You gotta put your best foot forward. Exactly, that's what it is. You have to make a good fucking impression. And a good impression to a woman who or anybody for that matter who wants to be taken out on a nice first date is like, you think like, I don't know, a steakhouse or a wine bar, or you figure out what they're into. You figure out what their personal preferences are. Maybe they want to be taken to one of those cool board game bars. Those places are fun. But if you're gonna wine and dine, then you gotta truly wine and dine. The cheesecake there is so good, but it's so damn filling. Yeah, that's why usually when I go to the Cheesecake Factory, if I'm gonna get a piece of cheesecake, I usually ask if I can take it to go. Because the food there is already filling enough, but the cheesecake itself, I don't know what kind of fucking cream cheese they're using in there, but it's gotta be full fat. I will say, the thing about the Cheesecake Factory is that they're more likely to have food options that people like. Like, if there's enough variety that you're likely to find something. That's true, yeah. So I guess if you're trying to get a feel for what kind of food your date is into, or maybe your date has specific allergies or a specific diet, if you go to the Cheesecake Factory, you are pretty likely to find something under that diet or that food preference. They've got vegetarian options. I'm sure they have gluten-free options. They have pretty much any kind of cuisine you can think of. So yeah, it is a great restaurant, but again, first impressions. What about a place where they don't put the cost on the menu? Where they don't put the price on the menu? Ooh. That's fine if the other person's paying. If they take... Wait, does the Cheesecake Factory put the prices on their menu? I thought they did. But if they take you to a place, if your date takes you to the place where the prices are not on the menu and they're paying, they're getting a second date. I'll just say that. Take me to Olive Garden, you got that, Lilith? I've never even stepped foot in an Olive Garden before. So that could be an interesting first date experience. But I'd probably be a little bit disappointed. First dates don't happen in a vacuum. You can set expectations beforehand. Yeah, I mean, it's like, let's say you meet the person. Let's say that you meet your person, like, on an app. And you guys are just, like, kind of chatting through the app. I mean, food is a universal topic, so that's something that you can try to bond over in the app. And then, yeah, you figure out what kind of person this is through their taste of food. If they talk about a lot of, like, I don't know, if they like fast food or if they like going to food trucks. This is kind of if they mention that they really like food trucks, taking them to a food truck for a first date is actually kind of a cool idea. I think that's cool, because that feels a little more personal than taking them to a Cheesecake Factory. And you can look up what are the best food trucks around. I think that's a cool idea. Because if they're a type of person who loves food trucks, then I imagine they're a pretty fucking cool person. Because I don't know, I've met people that think that they're too good for the food truck. And I don't know if that's a person I want to be around. But if they like them, they're probably pretty chill. So if you take them to a food truck, I think they'd enjoy that. It could be fun. They usually have little tables around there where you can bring it back to the car. Or you could go somewhere and have a picnic. Y'all just take me tacos if you ever want to take me on a date. I'm simple. I like tacos too. Do you like food trucks? I sure do like food trucks, however. Not currently looking for a date right now. Nah, but I do like food trucks though. I already have a date with Satan. And Satan is taking me for tacos later. But I do like a good food truck though. Alright. I'm almost out of water, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna go quickly use the bathroom. And I'm gonna go quickly use the bathroom, refill my water, and then I'm gonna come back. Probably play a little bit of Suika for the rest of stream, chat a little bit more, and chill out. So I shall BRB. Beep, 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 beep. Sweeka, 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 sweek. I'm back. Dating advice with Lilith D-Lot Buddy. I'm probably the last person you guys should be taking dating advice from, as somebody who's risless, as we've clearly seen in all of my escapades in trying to get a fictional boyfriend or girlfriend in video games. You know what my best dating advice is for you guys, chat? My best dating advice for you all is date yourself. Even if you, and this also goes to people who are in relationships right now. Make sure you're also dating yourself. Take yourself out on little dates. Do nice things for yourself. Treat yourself well. Try your hardest to love yourself a little bit. That's my best advice. That's what I've kind of just been trying to do. And 2023 was a lot of me trying to, date myself a little bit. Enjoy myself. And yeah, it's been nice. It's been nice. I've been treating myself to nice things. And learning a little bit more about who I am and what I enjoy. So, yeah. Your hand won't cheat on you, probably. I'd sure hope not. The real Suika is available now. Hello. Excuse me. Hello, Buckaroo Holiday. Hello. Is it? Wait, for free? Can I play it on the internet? I'm probably just gonna play this one for now, but if I could play it for free on Switch, then ooh, next time I play Suika, we'll play the real thing. Ugh, excuse me. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate redeem, Melissa. Got a fresh cup of water. Oof, yeesh. But yeah, remember to treat yourselves kindly too. Treat yourself like how you would treat your partner. With respect, with love. Get yourself some tacos. Y'all, let's get all the food trucks sent to Lila's home. Yes, send me all the food trucks. When I was living in California, at the office that I worked at, I was in this like office courtyard, and every now and then during the lunch hour, there would be a food truck at the courtyard, and there was this one food truck there that was so good. Oh my goodness. It was these crispy garlic fries, and they came with like pieces of roasted garlic that you could like rub on the fries, and oh my goodness, it was so good. Ugh. Hang on one sec. I gotta go grab a tissue. Ugh. Sorry. I get so irritable when I'm sick. I'm just like, I want this all out of my body. Winter is settling in, going into full hibernation mode. I've been in hibernation mode. This whole week has been fucking hibernation mode for me. Also, hang on. I'm gonna put on the relaxing music. Let's get our usual playlist out today. Oh my goodness. Oh! After blowing my nose, everything sounds different. My goodness. Okay, where's the search? DMCA free, lo-fi. Boop. Okay. There we go. No, wait, what is this? I want KK Moody. There we go. Oh my god, I feel like I just developed supersonic hearing. Gorsh. Free trial on Switch. Yeah, I'll have to get the, It'll probably take some time to download it on Switch right now, so I'll just play this one for now, and then I'll download the free trial. What the hell? Everything sounds so different now after blowing my nose. I must have popped my ears or something. Oh, Jesus. Well, let's see if my sickness curse can help me get to 3,000 today. That would be nice. You guys ever like blow your nose and then just like your ears just fucking pop like a balloon? And then after putting my damn earphones back on, I'm just like, why does everything sound louder? Were my ears really that congested? Ugh. You guys can definitely hear how different my voice sounds. It at least sounds different to me. I'm so nasally right now. I even had some work I had to do this week. I had to do some audiobook voices, but I'm just like, I can't right now. I physically am incapable. Take care of yourself, Queenie. Thank you. I have been. I've been resting. I haven't been doing anything strenuous or really going out and spreading the sickness. But I'm gonna keep going. This is the last day of the year, so this is the last time that I'm allowed to push myself to the limit on stream. I've decided next year, one thing I'm gonna try to do is to not push myself to limit on stream anymore. Cause I've had a few streams where it's like I felt a migraine coming on, but I've just kept going until it became just so unbearable. And I'm like, I gotta take better care of myself. And it's like I want to keep going because I'm just having so much fun and I don't want to stop. But like, I shouldn't let it affect my health. That's not a good thing. Always making sure you're looking out for yourselves and never push yourself to your worst limit. I do the ear pop on purpose. I've never like done the ear pop and then put my earphones back on. This is a new experience for me. It feels like I just got my ears cleaned out after having like a big wax buildup. Has that ever happened to you guys? You develop like supersonic hearing. Oh no, sympathetically sorry, migraines suck. Oh, thank you, they do suck. And I get like cluster migraines too. So they're like migraines on steroids. And I don't have my medication for it anymore. Because of like, you know, insurance shit. So they've become a little harder to deal with lately. So now the trick is just kind of like, if I feel one coming, just like take it easy. But it just sucks because I've also had so many times where I've had to cancel a stream because of a migraine. And so it's kind of like a what can you do situation. But in the end, I guess the answer to what can you do is just take care of yourself. Put your health first. Always put your health first, guys. Did you ever go to Amoeba's Music when you were living in California? I sure did. I loved Amoeba. I think I bought something there. Oh yeah, I bought, I went to, Amoeba has a giant cassette section, and I don't even have a cassette player anymore. My friend had one at the time, but I bought a cassette for Talking Heads' Fear of Music. Because I don't know, I thought it would be cool to have. Because I was like in my big Talking Heads phase at the time. And just like any cool piece of Talking Heads merch that I saw, I was just like, mine. And it was also cheap because it was used, I think. And then I played it in my friend's cassette player. But yeah, Amoeba is so cool. I love those videos where musicians go to Amoeba and they like let you know like what their favorite records are, who their inspirations are. Those are always really cool videos. Yeah. If any of you guys find yourselves in Los Angeles, California, go to Amoeba Records. Especially if you're a music fan. You can spend hours in there, like literal hours. Yeah, baby. You know we'll always be there. Take as many days off as you need. Thank you. Hopefully in the next year, I won't take as many days off, because I'd really like to stream more next year. I want to kick it into high gear. I don't want to push myself to my limit, but I do want to push myself harder. And I want to stream more. I want to be more consistent. But I also need to respect my body. I need to respect the fact that I don't know, I downplay my migraines a lot, but it wasn't until maybe like a year or two ago where I was just like, it's a literal chronic condition. So, yeah. I wouldn't wish them upon anybody. They are so horrible. They put you out of commission all day. Like, it gets to some people have to go on oxygen tanks because it hurts to breathe. And, like, I get it. I've never gotten to that point. And people have suggested weird shit to me about getting rid of them. One person told me that taking psychedelics could help get rid of them for good. And I'm like, I don't think that's true. And I've also had people be like, just take magnesium every day. And it does kind of help, but like it has not gotten rid of them for me. The only thing that's ever worked was my prescription medication. God, I sound like a mouse when I'm sick. Oh well. I haven't been to Amoeba since 2019. They moved locations. They did? Oh shit. Wow. Alright, well I haven't been to the new one. Because I haven't been to California in many years. It's been a while. But shit, next time I'm there, I'll have to check out the new one. I hope it's as nice as the old one. I know they have a website too where you can buy merchandise. I think I have an old Amoeba record shirt that I got when I was a kid when I visited LA for the first time. Migraines are no joke. They are not, because it's more than just a headache. It's like it affects your entire body, because when you're not laying down with your face pressed into your hand, you're over the toilet puking, you have the chills, you get the migraine hangover the next day. Oof, the migraine hangover is no fun. You just feel extremely foggy and weird. They're very painful. And the cluster migraines are awful because those are the ones that you feel in your eyes. So it's like, I don't know, sometimes I get these weird visualizations where I reach my fingers into my eye sockets and I pull my eyeballs out, and then just all of this green liquid comes pouring out and it seeps into the floor and it burns the floorboards, and I'm just like, whoa, that was in my body. That's what I picture. It's very graphic. And yeah, it can also kind of fuck up your brain mentally a little bit when you constantly have those visualizations. Sorry, I don't mean to get dark there about that. I mean, it probably won't work, but what's the harm in a bit of psychedelic fun? I will not confirm nor deny whether I've ever tried them. I will not elaborate any further. But hey, one of my favorite albums is Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. And I also love Magical Mystery Tour. And before I adopted Pepper, I was thinking of naming... I wanted to get a girl cat, and I was thinking of naming it Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. I'm gonna have such a good piss after stream. My goodness. I heard the new location is smaller than the old one. Boo! I liked how huge the old one was. It was cool. It was like multiple floors, and there was just all this vintage stuff there. It was so cool. That's kind of disappointing. Maybe it's still a good store, though. Piss all the sick out. That's how it works, right? Exactly! If it's a fever you can't sweat out, then let it be a fever that you can piss out. Or at least tinkle. Oh, I need those straws to touch. Beep. 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 This year I felt went by pretty quickly. I can't believe that I started VTubing in the beginning of the year. Can you guys believe that it's about to be Lilith's year-long journey of VTubing? Can you believe I've been doing this for this long? I'm excited. I'm happy. I have so many goals in the new year that I wish to achieve with VTubing. And I can't wait to talk about them next stream. I've been getting very excited because there was a while where I felt like I kind of had to put some stuff in the back burner due to life and work, but now I've been very motivated again. There's a lot I want to get done. There were a lot of things I wanted to get done this year that unfortunately couldn't happen, you know, for whatever reason. But that's okay because it's only my first year. And there are so many content creators where it takes years until they reach a lot of the goals that they've wanted to achieve since the beginning, you know? Like, I don't know, I look at Mouse, who's been streaming for what, 5-6 years now? And a ton of other VTubers who have been streaming for probably even longer. So I'm just like, hey, you know, for a first year of content creation, not so bad. Not so bad. I gained over 500 followers on Twitch, which is really cool. I have a great community. I like the games that I played. Gotten some cool stuff done. There were a lot more assets I wish I could have gotten done. But you know, they're not going. These artists aren't going anywhere. I still also have, you know, multiple pieces of art still in the works right now. Woo, melon, on the way to watermelon. We're almost there. I realized I haven't been doing the stacking method so far, so that's how you know I'm sick. Because I'm always on that tried and true stacking method. But next game we'll do stacking method, because I'm pretty sure I'm about to lose this one. Yep. What's the exact date you started VTubing? I don't remember. I think it was in late January. It may have been... the 25th of January, maybe? I have to look it up. I have to go into my Twitch timeline and look up when the first day I streamed was. Because I want to figure that out so I can do like a streamiversary maybe. Streamiversary would be cool. I have to figure out what I want to do for a streamiversary. But it would be fun to have one. Oh, I need more chapstick. It's another thing about winter and sickness is that I have to reapply chapstick like every 5 fucking minutes. Gotta put into perspective that Zentreya debuted back in 2017. She did? What? Wait, so that would mean... That would mean Zen's been streaming for like 6-7 years. Damn. And look where she is now. Zen's incredible. Every time I watch her streams, I'm just like in awe. I'm like, this bitch works so hard. Oh no! My game froze! What the hell? I've been cursed. Oh. Alright, guess we gotta refresh. That's never happened before! They're like, you've been playing this long enough. It's time to play the real fucking thing. You're gonna crash our website. You're gonna get us in trouble. You're gonna get us sued if you keep playing this goddamn game. Oh, I just realized I need to adjust chat box a little bit. Can't see y'all there. There we go. They said it's been enough. But wow. Yeah, no, Zen's amazing. Like, anytime I watch, like, the streams that she does, like, in VR chat, I'm just like, you go, girl. Keep it up. But yeah, but she didn't, you know, she didn't get that way in a year. It took a lot of hard work. And it took a lot of years of building up her community, her content. Figuring out what she wanted, who she was. And look at her now. So yeah, you know. Ya don't give up. You keep going and you keep growing. And there's so many other VTubers who have been here for a while too. Some who started out maybe as either facecam streamers or PNG tubers, and then pivoted into becoming VTubers. Who've been here forever. So for 1 year, I'm like, not bad. You did the damn thing, and you're still keeping with it. So I think that's a W. That's a W, as the kids say. I never thought I would be seeing... I never thought I would be on Twitch seeing you and Crystal as VTubers. I remember seeing that VTuber video from Beyond the Bot. I remember not knowing what VTubers were until my friend sent me a video. My response was, what the hell was that? Yeah, I remember when VTubers first started becoming popular. And it was actually around the time we started Bot. And then, yeah, the second I saw that, I was like, well, come on, y'all. We gotta make a video on that. And some of them were already way ahead of me on it because, like, Crystal and another writer for the channel wrote up that video. And then I wrote a few extra things in the video too, and we made it. And it's weird because I haven't watched that video in a while, but I do distinctly remember at the end of it, I was talking with Adrian and I was just like, maybe I should be a VTuber. I don't know. That could be fun. But I was kind of like, you know, joking around a little bit. But now I kind of smile when I think about that, and I'm like, here we are. But I remember when I first, like, discovered VTubers, I was just like, this is going to get huge. Like, I knew that, I kind of knew it would get as big as it is now. That the technology would just get better and better. The events would get bigger. And boy, do I love when I'm right. It's like sometimes I see people talking about like the VTuber bubble bursting, and I'm like, you see, I don't believe that. I don't think it's going to burst. So many other big forms of content creation still exist today. So I think VTubers are going to be around for a good long while, personally. Trends are going to change. There's probably going to be some ups and downs. There's probably going to be times where it's more popular than others. But no way in hell do I see the bubble bursting anytime soon. In fact, I kind of think we've only just gotten started. I think it's gonna get even bigger. Yeah, I still remember you and I think Kurt were going wild in that Beyond the Bot VTuber video. Yep, that sounds about right. We were a bit of a chaos duo on that channel, weren't we? We had the same sense of humor. And also both horny for anime women. Game said rip. Yeah, I wonder why that glitch happened last time. That was strange. I remember there were some Twitch doomers, so I usually take that kind of talk with a big grain of salt. Yeah, I mean, I was watching a video yesterday. It was a Q&A video of a YouTuber that I really like. Her name is Froggy Crossing, and she's just this, you know, adorable young lady who makes videos about Animal Crossing, about Squishmallows, plushies, and just like her hobbies. And she's sweet and fun and cozy. And she was doing like a Q&A video, and one of the questions that she asked was, you know, the typical age-old, if YouTube ever just gets deleted one day, like, what are you gonna do? Whenever I hear that question, I'm just like, do you guys really have so little faith in this? Like, YouTube makes so much money! So much money! Like, do you guys really think YouTube's gonna go under one day? I don't see that happening. Maybe I don't know, maybe that's just wishful thinking, maybe I'm thinking too positively, but I seriously don't see it going under. Definitely not in the next 5-10 years. Like maybe if a big YouTube competitor ever comes along, and I'm not talking about like Twitch, I'm talking about like a video upload place that can truly rival YouTube and get some massive Mr. Beast level creators, like maybe. But while you have people like fucking Mr. Beast or like, you know, like Good Mythical Morning, Smosh, all these huge channels, big money makers on there. And also even news channels too, sports. Sometimes they host the Super Bowl on YouTube. It's so profitable. So it's like, I guess you have a right to worry, maybe, if you're a creator about like, what if this happens? But like, I think you're gonna be fine. I don't know, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Daily Motion. Yeah, Mega Video is gonna take over. I remember when I was like in middle school, there was this website called Mega Video, and there were people saying like, oh, this is better than YouTube. This is gonna beat out YouTube. Who the fuck talks about Mega Video anymore? Does it even exist anymore? Have any of you guys even heard of it? YouTube's gonna be fine. But then again, I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to be, maybe it's just copium. Maybe I'm being a little too hopeful here. It's gonna take something massive to unseat the current social sites, even if they provide a better service, because the current giants are so well established. Exactly. It's like, I don't see it becoming like, you know, MySpace. It's like, I guess maybe the biggest example of something that I can think of a huge social media site that could maybe be in danger one day is like Facebook. Because Facebook used to be so big. Everybody you know had a Facebook. It's like if you didn't have a Facebook back then, you weren't cool. I think I deleted my Facebook, actually. So don't look me up. You won't find me. But yeah, Facebook used to be so big. But now, like, who besides your boomer parents really uses Facebook? Apologies to anybody in chat who does use Facebook. I get wanting to use it with, like, to keep up with, like, your close friends and your family. But, like, you know, it's definitely not the mega giant social media power that it used to be. Now it's all about Twitter and Instagram and TikTok. But YouTube's been around since even before the Facebook days, I think. And it still just gets bigger and better all the time. I have even more confidence in YouTube than I do in Twitch. Please don't ban me for saying that, Twitch. I'm still staying on your platform. Don't worry, I'm not moving to YouTube. I'm staying here. Please, Daddy Twitch. YouTube will eventually, and Shiftify, as the capitalists drive for more profits, they'll eventually start deleting the content that doesn't actually make them money. One of their biggest costs right now is video shortage. Yeah, I mean... And that sucks for all the people that aren't monetized yet, for all, like, the small channels, channels who get demonetized, channels who are having a lot of trouble growing. Like, I feel really bad that they're probably going to be the ones that suffer from that. And, I mean, I know that, I'm sure the culture is going to change on YouTube, and it's going to become even more profit-driven. Like, look at it now. It's already incredibly profit-driven, and the website used to just be a place where people upload their fucking home videos that they made on their webcam. Like, it's changed a lot. But because of capitalism, I don't know, I just don't see it going bankrupt anytime soon. I think people are always going to be able to have the potential to create a career from YouTube. And if it does go under, there are other places you can move to. Become a Twitch streamer. Find other video platforms. Like, there's always... Start a podcast. There's always other content creation options. So I don't think there's a need to panic. At least not now. And I say this as somebody who panics a lot. So if it's coming from me, then you can definitely relax. Remember when YouTube got in trouble because one of the heads said that kids are watching YouTube more than TV? I mean, they are. Kids are watching YouTube now more than TV. Why do you think now they're all into so many adult things? And they're not into, like, you know, cartoons anymore? It's because they're spending all their time on YouTube and TikTok. Watching influencers who just want to sell them drop-shipped products. Twitter is gonna die and Threads will be the future. Honestly, I wouldn't be mad if Twitter died. I can't really delete my Twitter because, you know, it's my way of promoting myself. But if Twitter dies, good fucking riddance. It's a dark place. Twitter is a very dark place. I mean, it's always kind of been a dark place, but at least it used to be kind of fun. But now, I don't know. All the joy has kind of been sucked out. And I feel bad because I want to like tweet on my VTuber account more. It's like I'm sure anybody who follows my human account has noticed I don't really post on there much anymore. I don't know, I just... Unless it's like for a project I'm in, I'm just kind of tired of it. If you guys want to hear my opinions on things, come to my stream. But I do want to post on my VTuber Twitter more. At least like little jokes or things going on in my little VTuber world. I just hope they'll donate all the old video to the Internet Archive or something. Yeah, I don't want it all to become lost media. Especially like, you know, all of the oldest videos from YouTube, all of the old classics. Like, if they do end up deleting a lot of old videos and content, I sure hope that there's, like, an archive or somewhere that they store it, just so it's not lost forever. Because that's still somebody's work. And that's not fair. Even if it's not making money. Why are all the fruits shaking today? You guys need to eat. Everybody has low blood sugar here. Your fruits. You should not have low blood sugar. You literally have sugar in you. Stupid. I think people will shift to Insta or TikTok. Yeah, that's what I think will happen too. Almost everybody is already on TikTok. It's just like, I don't know, it's hard to... You don't really interact with people on TikTok though. It's like there's the comments section, but why would you interact with people there? It's not a fun place. The TikTok comment section is worse than the YouTube comment section. Cookie break. Speaking of sugar. Cord cutting is partially why we have so many streaming services now. Honestly, I miss cable. I'm sick of wanting to watch a show and then being like, I have to download another streaming service for this. I downloaded Peacock just so I can watch the fucking Real Housewives. I should already have that shit on another one of my apps. I have so many. It's too many. At least some of them I can share with my family, but it's just like, good God. At least on cable, you could watch everything. Maybe the fruits have too much sugar in them, and they're crashing. The fruits have too much sugar, and now they're having a crash. Like a 5-year-old at his birthday party. Sorry, I'm taking a snack break. Because my blood sugar is low. How much do people interact with each other on Twitter rather than just yelling at each other? That's the thing. It's so annoying because now I don't even check replies on Twitter anymore. Any tweet I see, I'm like, if I check the replies for this, I'm curious, but I know that I am just going to see something that's going to make me so depressed. Some opinion that is so dog shit. And it's not even just the political stuff, too. It's like that, you know, that on its own is really fucking annoying, but like, it's just opinions in general. People sending death threats over, like, movie opinions. Or, like, reality television opinions. I'm just like, it's not that serious. Come on. Why do we all have so much vitriol towards each other? It's a movie. Not to be annoying, but touch grass. Please. Sorry. Lilith's on her soapbox again. Honey, Lilith's on her soapbox again. Get the spray bottle ready. I haven't made an account on Threads either. I don't care. I'm like, I do not want to make another social media account. I'm tired. I don't wish to interact with people. I don't need the world knowing my opinions on everything. Don't worry, eventually they'll all merge into Apple, Disney, Warner, Paramount, Hulu, Discovery Bros, plus Ultra. And you still have to pay for a separate Netflix account. That probably is what's gonna happen. Then they're gonna be like, we'll call it Cable 2. Need to go back to massive group chats with a curated list of participants. I miss the days of Facebook pages. When people made entire fan pages on Facebook just dedicated to shit. My friends and I used to follow a page just called This Cat is Chunky. And it was literally just a picture of people's chunky cats. And it was the best thing ever. It was so wholesome. We also need to go back to having like online MMO websites, like Club Penguin. We need to go back to that. Simpler days. The days where you just go to Club Penguin and you meet people there. Do you guys want to hear something really fucked up that I did in Club Penguin back in the day? When I was a little kid, I had a Club Penguin account, and I once went up to a penguin, and I asked him if he wanted to be my boyfriend, and he was like, sure. And so we were Club Penguin boyfriend and girlfriend. And then the next time I played Club Penguin, I cheated on him. I used to cheat on my Club Penguin boyfriends. I know. I don't know what was wrong with me back then. It was pretty messed up, but I don't know. I thought it was funny. I didn't even really have any romantic feelings for any of these penguins. I just thought it would be funny. And there were times where I made one of them pretty upset. He sent me the heartbroken emoji and everything. I wonder how they're all doing. Maybe that's why I got no Riz now. This is my payback for cheating on all of my Club Penguin boyfriends. Sometimes, I don't know, Sometimes some penguins would just have nicer igloos than others. And I loved a great igloo. Gasp slander. I know. This was probably the most problematic thing I had ever done in my life. Most problematic thing I ever did, cheat on my Club Penguin boyfriends. And yeah, I did this multiple times, guys. This was not a one-time thing. I broke a lot of hearts back then. Tisk tisk. What the fuck? That's heartless. Cancelled. I'm sorry. Listen, I was a good kid. I was a really good kid. I never cut class. I always did my homework. I was nice to the teachers. Maybe I just needed a little bit of drama in my life. Maybe I just needed this one time where I could be bad. And it was only in Club Penguin. Like, I've never even cheated in a Persona game. I've always been loyal to my girl in Persona. So I don't know, I really can't explain what compelled me to be so horrible as a child. Maybe I was just materialistic. I don't know. If I ever gain the power to time travel, I'm gonna have to ask her why she decided to do that. It was pretty heartless of me. Shame, shame, shame. Lilith canceled due to penguin crimes. Some people tried to tip over the iceberg. Some people tried to steal puffles. Some people tried to cheat at the mini games. I cheated on a couple of Club Penguin boyfriends. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? We all have our vices. Lilith. Hello, Paper Bee. Hello, hello. Welcome. I hope you had a great holiday. Welcome on in. I'm revealing some truly awful things about myself while playing the bootleg Suika game, but I hope you're having a great night. Yeah. So, yeah, if any of my Club Penguin ex-boyfriends are watching, I just wanted to apologize. Yay! Take this watermelon as a consolation gift, okay? If that's not an olive branch, then I don't know what is. Yay, watermelon! I thought I was about to lose there, too. Cold-hearted bun. She's a cold-hearted bun. Look into her eyes. Uh-oh. She's been telling lies. The Real Housewives of Club Penguin. Oh my god, guys, I'm watching The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City right now, and I'm on season 2, and it got so juicy. One of them just got arrested in the show. It was crazy. They were all about to go on a trip. They were all about to go on a trip to Vail. Oh shit, I should have put this orange over here. To Vail, Colorado. And then one of them gets a call as she's on like the party bus, and then she's like, I gotta go. My husband's in the hospital. He has internal bleeding. And then she leaves, and then 5 minutes later, the FBI shows up. And Homeland Security. And NYPD. And they were like, we're looking for this lady. And then they leave, and then like a couple hours later, all these articles come out that she got arrested for fraud. And I'm like, wow. I love reality television. I mean, I feel really terrible for all the victims in the crime. She's in jail now, so she got what she deserved, but yeah, it was crazy. So yeah, the shows may be trash, but the drama's juicy. Yeah, I walked into some hot tea. Thank you. Happy holidays to you in chat, plus Happy New Year's Eve. Oh, thank you. Happy holidays to you too. And Happy New Year. I hope everybody has fun New Year's plans. I hope all of you guys have a really, really wonderful new year. I hope you guys accomplish a lot of your goals in the new year. I hope you all decide to take good care of yourselves in the new year. But thank you, I appreciate that a lot. And yeah, some hot tea indeed. The Real Housewives of Club Penguin. Yeah. The only thing I needed now was to get into some cat fights. I don't know if I ever got into a fight with anybody in Club Penguin. I do remember there was... Oh wait, no, this wasn't in Club Penguin. There was this other MMO I used to play a lot in middle school called Chapatiz. And, I don't know, you played as these little egg people. And it was, like, edgy because they, like, cursed and things. But I remember I once met this girl on Chapatiz. And this was kind of juicy. We were talking, and then all of a sudden she typed, like, oh my god, there's somebody in front of my house that's trying to break in. Holy shit, I'm scared. And I was, like, terrified for them. I was like, oh my god, call the police. Call somebody. Are your parents home? And then she, like, logged off. And I was really scared for her. And then a couple weeks later, I was playing, and I found the same girl. I recognized her username. And I went up to her, and I was like, holy shit, are you okay? Like, what happened with the person who was trying to break... No! Damn it. Well, at least I did pretty well there. But yeah, I talked to her, and I was like, oh my god, what happened with the person who tried to break into your house? Also, thank you for the head pat earlier. and then she went, what? Like, she was confused for a second. And I was like, didn't somebody try to, like, break in? Like, what happened? Are you okay? You're here? And then she just went, oh, I kicked his ball, and then I ran outside. And I remember being like, wow, that's so amazing. You're so strong and brave. And she was like, yeah, and then the police came. But then I remember years later, I remembered that interaction I had, and I was like, I think that girl lied about somebody breaking into her house. I think she was just doing it for the drama. Because it took like a minute for her to like know what I was talking about. So she must have like forgot that she did all that. So yeah, years later, I'm like, this bitch lied to me. I was all worried about her. So yeah, that was my first instance of, that was my first lesson that you shouldn't believe what everybody tells you on the internet. Lesson learned. Has that ever happened to any of you guys, chat? You ever been cruelly lied to about something pretty serious? His ball, singular. Yeah, no, it was so funny. She wrote, I kicked his ball. Like, she didn't, like, singular. That was exactly what she wrote. I'm like, how do you kick one singular ball? They're kinda... I feel it's kinda hard to do. So that's another thing that led me to believe that she was lying to me. But you know what? Maybe it's what I deserved for my adultery on Club Penguin. I did probably deserve that. But yeah, don't lie about somebody breaking into your home. It's kind of a traumatizing thing to go through. A home invasion. So it's like, why would you lie about that? I mean, I guess when you're a kid, it's just kind of like, I don't know, you don't really think. First big lesson that the internet is a dangerous place was LimeWire. There was some fucked up shit there. Oh yeah, there was. You gotta be careful what you're downloading on LimeWire. There was also some funny stuff too, though. My friend once tried to download the song The Ballad of Mona Lisa by Panic at the Disco onto her iPod. She did it from LimeWire. And in the middle of the song, it just stops. And then you just hear this guy go, "Hey!" And then the song continues. So at least if that's the worst thing that we came across on LimeWire, then that's fine. But some people, I think, have found some fucked up shit on there. Like, I wonder how many people downloaded a song on LimeWire only to, like, listen to it, and it was, like, the Jonestown Massacre. The internet used to be a lot more of a dangerous place. There was a lot less regulation than there is now. Like the website Stumble Upon, like that could bring you to some dirty places. It was just, Stumble Upon was just a website that like brought you to randomized websites. But now the website isn't really much of a thing anymore. But yeah, I found some weird shit. I found weird shit on Stumble Upon. I found lots of weird shit on DeviantArt. I learned about every fetish in the book from DeviantArt. Just about. Oh yeah, baby. OMG, Stumble Upon was so good. Yeah, I loved Stumble Upon. That website was fun. Like, me and my friends would just get together, we would get in front of the computer, and we would just be on Stumble Upon for hours. Back in the day. But I don't know, the only websites people really go on are social media or like shopping websites. They don't really have too many online spaces for children anymore. Which is kind of sad. It's kind of sad, Dad. DeviantArt taught me things too. Oh yeah. Ooh, the things that I saw on DeviantArt that I wish my teenage self could unsee. I liked having a DeviantArt though, because you could also like put little journal entries on there, update your status. You can even make friends on there too. But yeah, you had to be really careful, because whew. People were horny on that website. Newgrounds also had some fucked up stuff. Yup. Oof. Yeah, Newgrounds definitely attracted a lot of, interesting personalities, I'll say. Like, I mean, I have a lot of respect for Newgrounds because it was where I got my voice acting start. Like, I started out doing voices for animators on Newgrounds. And a lot of big creators also started out there, and it was a great place where people could post their art. But it also attracted a lot of very interesting types of people. And there was a lot of pretty messed up content on there. So, yeah, I guess my relationship with Newgrounds is kind of weird. But there's always a part of me that'll have like a little soft spot for it just because it's like, you know, it's where the voice acting all began for me. There's still a lot of weird shit on DeviantArt. Do people still use DeviantArt? Because I haven't been on it in a very long time. I mean, I'm guessing people still use it to post their art. I think I even used to do roleplay on DeviantArt. Like, the big thing that I used to do was I would go on those role-playing websites for Warrior Cats. And I would do Warrior Cats roleplays with people. They were like thread sites, and people would start roleplay threads. That was where I spent a lot of my childhood. And there was always a lot of romance drama in those too. I don't think I ever cheated on anybody in the Warrior Cats threads, but, yeah. But I think people also did RP on DeviantArt too. And now people do RP on GTA. It looks kind of fun. But I don't know if my computer could run GTA. And I wouldn't even know where to begin with GTA roleplay. But I watch Giga play sometimes. And she looks like she has fun. I learned fetishes from Totally Spies. That show did have a lot of interesting content. I loved Totally Spies as a kid, though. But all that kind of went over my head. There's a cool site for art called ArtStation. Not an artist, but I just loved looking at digital art, so I frequent there. I love DA from the art to writing to photography, and yes, to being careful on there. Yeah, I mean, I'm not an artist. I used to have it, but I did used to have a DeviantArt account because I had friends there that I liked to talk to. And I also, I don't know. I used to do like doodles, I guess. I used to draw like Hitalia characters. Well, I would trace Hitalia characters, basically. But I would do some tracing because I wanted to get better at art, but I don't know, it just never really took off for me. So I mostly just used DeviantArt for the writing. And for, like, you know, updating my status and everything. Being emo. Being a little scene kid. A lot of scene kids had DeviantArts, too. Even if they weren't artists, it was just kind of a... Because, like, I don't know, I feel like back then, weeaboos and scene kids kind of were in the same circle. A lot of scene kids liked anime. And a lot of weeaboos liked to dress scene. So there was a lot of intersection. And so I like spending a lot of time on DeviantArt for that reason. I definitely didn't frequent the fetish stuff. Oh, thank you for the hydrate redeem. Fanfiction.net was such a great place for cringe. Yeah, if you want good fanfiction, if you want a place for good fanfiction, you go to Archive of Our Own. And if you want the most fucked up, weird, illegible crap you've ever seen in your life, you either go to fanfiction.net or you go to Wattpad. I think fanfiction.net was where My Immortal was originally uploaded, I think. Because I remember when I read part of My Immortal on stream as a punishment, I read it on fanfiction.net, and I think it was, I don't know if it was a re-upload. It could have been a re-upload, but I think it was uploaded by the original Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven Way. Or whoever was the inspiration for Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven Way. A true icon. And then after, yeah, so I spent time on DeviantArt, and then once I got to high school, I switched to Tumblr. I deleted my Tumblr too, so my Tumblr doesn't exist anymore. So that you also won't find. But yeah, I spent so many years on Tumblr. That became my big hub. I kind of miss it sometimes. The simplicity of Tumblr. But not enough where I would remake it. Or where I would make a new one. Just for the fact that I cannot be bothered to make another social media. That's really the only reason why. But I liked Tumblr a lot. I met a lot of people. I discovered a lot of my interests through Tumblr. Like, I was thinking about... I know a lot of people make videos chronicling the Tumblr days. Like the YouTuber Izzy's. I really want somebody to make a video about, I think it was in 2013, maybe, when the webcomic Homestuck was on its really big hiatus. Like a hiatus that lasted many, many months, almost a year, I think. And everybody made a great exodus to Danganronpa. Like during the update, all the Homestuck fans were really bored. And they needed something, they needed some kind of weird, wacky content to engage them. And so and that just happened to be when the Something Awful forum posted an entire English translation of Danganronpa because it hadn't been translated to the US yet. Or to English yet. And then all of the Homestuck fans became Danganronpa fans. Like, it was such an interesting time, and I need somebody to make a video on that. Maybe I'll make a video on that. If I ever decide to upload content onto my Lilith YouTube channel, maybe I'll make a video about it. Because it was like almost every single Homestuck fan at the time became a Danganronpa fan. It was crazy. Times were much simpler back then. Did you ever roleplay in Yahoo RP chat rooms? No, I never had a Yahoo account. I didn't have a Yahoo or an AIM. A lot of my friends had AIM. I actually don't know if I was allowed to have one. There were some things my parents didn't want me having. And I think they were worried that there were going to be too many weirdos and creeps on AIM, so they wouldn't let me have one. And then I wasn't allowed to make a Facebook until they had accounts. And I had to friend them so they could watch over me. Which in retrospect, I'm actually pretty grateful for, because they were really just looking out for me at the end of the day. But yeah. No, I did not use Yahoo Chat, though. A lot of other people did, though. My Immortal was so good. It's a classic. It's a certified classic. A bunch of preps gave me a dirty look. I stuck up my middle finger at them. Rebellious Queen. Damn it. I had one watermelon game. I need another. I want 2 melons. The good old days. Much simpler times, weren't they? Now everybody be meeting up on fucking Roblox. All the kids are playing Roblox. They don't want to be on AIM, they want to be on Roblox. Life is Roblox. I've never played Roblox. Damn. I'm being taken down nostalgia road right now, talking about all of these old websites. I'm pretty glad I was a kid at the time I was. I don't really know if I would want to be a kid right now. I mean, I miss being a kid. I miss the simplicity. I miss having somebody be able to take care of everything for me. I miss not knowing so much about the world and being stupid. But, I don't know. It seems like kids have it kind of hard nowadays. I feel bad for them. There's a lot of new struggles that didn't really exist when I was a kid that they're kind of having to navigate now. Due to, you know, the world's climate, technology, pandemic. Can't really say I envy them. But I hope they'll be okay. Two melons is a good amount to have. Yep! 2 melons are better than 1. Everybody loves to look at 2 melons. Especially when they're big and juicy. But small melons are nice too. I don't discriminate against any melon sizes. All melons are beautiful. AIM was good. There's a cute game that riffs off the instant messages from back in the day. It's called Emily is Away. There's also Emily is Away too. Ooh. Where'd she go? Where's she off to? Where did Emily go? Why is she away? Is she on vacation? When's she coming back? The way I am, not strong enough to be your man. Secret little haven for a trans story game. Ooh. It was cool. I was playing Raincode, and they introduced me to a character. And then at one point, one of my little companion character goes, "By the way, is this person a boy or a girl?" And at first, I thought the character was a girl, but then the main character was just like, "Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to ask." But then our companion was just like, "Well, I mean, I actually don't really care." And then I looked it up and I was like, "Oh, wait, this character is actually non-binary." And it was cool seeing a non-binary character in this game, and also seeing that, like, they don't really make a huge deal out of it. It's like, this character is non-binary. And they're also, like, a good-ass detective. And they're interesting. So it's always a nice, pleasant little surprise when you see that. And you guys know when I love playing a game and then learning that it's actually LGBT. And yes, don't you worry. After the new year, when I get back, we're getting back to our lesbian cottagecore game. We're gonna finish Little Goody Two Shoes. We're gonna romance one of those ladies. So anybody who's been itching to get back to it, don't you worry. I'm super excited to get back to cottagecore lesbian game with horror elements. Yeah, I was like so pleasantly surprised. I was like, wait, you can only date girls in this game? Where has this been all my life? That's my favorite new category of games. I didn't know this game was going to be gay. We're gonna eat that Lebkuchen. We sure are. Oh, we're gonna eat Lebkuchen, all right. We're gonna eat her right up. Although, I don't know if Leb even wants to romance me anymore. Because I went on a date with Freya and Roz and not her. So maybe we won't get to eat Lebkuchen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This don't look good. Whatever. Whoopsie daisy. I still have Aya on my lap. She's so cute, guys. I'm gonna be posting so many pictures of her in the Discord server. And I'm gonna develop her lore even more. I want to make Aya a star. Potatoes and molasses. We need more women-loving women games that aren't strictly dirty. Agreed! I want more wholesome lesbian cottagecore games, even if they have horror in them. Can I get one that feels like it's not just a fucking fetish game, please? Well, thankfully, Little Goody Two Shoes fulfills that. It's like, yeah, technically it's a Yuri game. But, like, there hasn't really been anything strictly sexual in it. It's been very, like, innocent and romantic. And just, like, the dates are like, oh, Freya made me a pie. More of that, please. No more, like, less strictly sexual Yuri games, and less bury your gays Yuri games, too. Because I want Elise and whoever I end up with to have a happy ending. I want them to run away from that awful town and start a new life together and be happy. That's how I want the game to end. Maybe there is an ending like that. I know it's a multiple ending game. But that's what I want. Let Elise and her girlfriend be happy. That's all I ask. Standing ovation for that idea. Girl, yes, I want representation without feeling fetishized. Yes, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the applause. There can be a big market for that, too. I mean, there's plenty of, like, cute, wholesome, heterosexual games. Come on, give the gays what they want. Hope you get it, Queenie. Thank you. I'm worried I'm gonna get a bad ending. Just with the decisions I've been making. As long as I get a girl, I'll be fine. Honestly, I like all of my romantic options at this point. At first, I was like, I want to be with Roz. But now I'm like, no, I like them all. So if I end up with Freya too, I'd be happy. I mean, she made me a fucking pie after all. That's wifey material right there. Well, Roz also makes me food. But Freya made me an entire pie. How do you say no to that? That is ultimate Riz right there. If you want to know what Riz is, it's making a pie for your crush. And having the secret ingredient be your hair. But you didn't hear that from me. The game needs a poly ending. Yeah! Ending where you end up with all the ladies. And all of you are in a relationship together. That's the ending I want to see. Nobody dies. Nobody suffers. We all live in a castle together, just like Elise wanted. And we never have to see any of those awful, judgmental townsfolk again who accused me of being a witch. Just because I like a nice fucking pair of shoes. I mean, I'm a Taurus. You gotta let me be a little materialistic. They had some nerve. They had some nerve calling me a witch. And maybe I do want to end up with Roz because neither Freya nor Leb stood up for me in that moment. Well, I guess Leb kind of did. She diffused the situation. But still. I'll need you to have me back. Come on, Apples, touch! But yeah, give me my happy polycule ending. And let it be wholesome and not fetishized. That's all I ask. Can't believe it's about to be the new year. Fucking wild. Time flies by so fast. Feels like just yesterday I graduated college. And I didn't know what the hell I was gonna do with my life. And now I'm here, and I guess I have a little bit of a better idea. I'm happy with how far I've come. Even if I'm not quite where I want to be yet. Still come a long way. And that's something to celebrate. I hope you all treated yourselves kindly this year. And got some things that you wanted. I hope nobody's year was too rough on them. And if it was, I hope that you were able to find a little bit of respite here on this stream. Y'all are super cool. And you keep me motivated. So I hope I can do the same for you. Come on, just give me one more watermelon. Just one more. Please. Just one more. Please, sir, can I have just one more? More? Why, never before has a rabbit asked for more. At least the end of the year feels nice and cozy. That's all I want. I just want to be cozy. Oh well, I'm about to lose. Well, what can you do? Alright. We're about to reach 3 hours here. I am getting quite sleepy. My energy is a bit drained, and my throat's starting to get kind of dry. So I think I'm going to end off here for the night. This was my last stream of 2023, and wow, what a year it was. To everybody who was here, watching, enjoying, supporting the Lilith Snoozes stream in the year of 2023. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You have all been so wonderful, so patient, so kind, so generous, all the things. I love being able to see all of your names in chat all the time. Being able to say that, like, I have a community is really nice. I really enjoy the community I have. Everybody is just so kind, so chill. And I'm really excited to see you all in the next year, to let you all know what some of my new plans are for 2024, to let you know what some of my reflections were for this year. Next stream is gonna be a nice little time. It's gonna be a nice little time. It's just gonna be a reflection, a looking back and looking forward stream. And then I'll probably get into a game after that. But it'll be nice. But thank you everybody who was here for this year. Everybody who is gonna join me for the next year. It's gonna be super fun. We're gonna see a lot more stuff. This was really only the beginning of Lilith. There's gonna be so many more years of Lilith. I can't wait to show you all everything that I have planned, everything that's coming up. And I hope you're all excited to see it. But in the meantime, thank you everybody who joined me tonight. Thank you everybody who followed. Thank you everybody who donated bits. Thank you to everybody who resubbed, everybody who donated subs today. It means the absolute world to me. I hope that all of you have a wonderful, wonderful New Year's. I hope you all have good fortune in the New Year's. Good fortune be all to you. Blessed be, blessed be. But thank you, everybody. Thank you, Buckaroo Holiday. Thank you, Alyssa Demon. Thank you, Paper B. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Dr. Karate. Thank you, Trick Proof. Thank you, Fluffy Snowfall. Thank you, OJ. Thank you to all of my lurkers. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Trick Proof. Thank you all. Thank you all for joining me this stream. Thank you all for joining me on all the streams this year. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful New Year's. I hope you all have great plans ahead. Enjoy yourselves. Everybody be safe on New Year's. I hope you all be safe. I know it can get kind of crazy for some people, but I just want you all to be safe. That is the most important thing for me. Be safe and have lots of fun. And yeah, I will see you guys next year. Be well, everybody. Bye, bye, bye.